Good morning everyone. Today is a very special day because for the 4th year in a row, I am taking myself out for Valentine's Day. I'm just finishing up my makeup now, but I'm about to try a brand new lip combo, so I wanted to show you guys. But yeah, I've had such a nice morning. I woke up super early, like I always do, and then I did my really nice slow morning routine filled with all of my healthy habits. For my book that I read today, I decided to read my own book because I remembered I have a Valentine's Day chapter in there, and so it's just very on theme, and it honestly put me in the right headspace because it reminded me of every other time that I've celebrated Valentine's Day by myself, the journey I've been on in leveling up my mindset to get to this self-loving place. So it was a morning very well spent. Valentine's Day actually isn't until next week, but the entire week is filled with, like, Monday I'm doing my first ever event, which, guys, is crazy. I literally have that on my vision board. I fully went through because I mentioned this in the last vlog and you guys said you hope I do it. It's happening in a few days. I'm hosting a Galentine's event. I'm on Canva right now, as you can see, and I'm just looking at ooh, this one's good. I'm looking at invite templates. I wrote a list of all of the other creators I would like to invite. I came up with a concept. I think I'm gonna host an afternoon tea. This is getting so real. Like, I can't believe I'm doing this. I'm a little bit nervous, but I'm also so glad I'm doing it. And then Tuesday is just my normal work day. Wednesday, I have other events to go to. And then Thursday and Friday, boyfriend and I are celebrating Valentine's together. So today was well and truly the only day I had to do this because all weekend I'm away for my friend's birthday. But I'm excited. I have made a little itinerary in my phone. I feel like I'm gonna start by hanging around Soho, Mayfair. I'm gonna start my day by shopping. Duh, is literally my favorite thing in the entire world. Even if I just window shop and buy nothing, I don't know, it's just so therapeutic. It relaxes me. It genuinely just makes me feel like I'm having the best day ever. But one thing I actually am definitely gonna buy is a promise ring for myself. A few years ago, when I started my self-love journey back in 2021 and I celebrated Valentine's Day for the first time by myself, I bought myself a Dior promise ring. It was the most amount of money I had ever spent, not only on myself, but just ever. It was a huge splurge for me at the time, and it was really like the first time I properly allowed myself to spoil myself like that. However, over the last 2 years, I have no idea where that ring has gone, and I'm so upset. So today I thought, you know what? 4 years later, I'm gonna buy myself another ring. I don't know where I'm gonna get it from. Maybe I'll go back to Dior. You guys know I'm all about my rings. This one right here is actually a promise ring from Boyf. So I feel like maybe here I could put a promise ring to myself. That would be really cute. And then of course I have a solo lunch day. I'm going to a restaurant called Sexy Fish, which I also think is in Mayfair. This has been on my bucket list for London things to do for the longest time. So when I was thinking, what is the best Valentine's date for myself? I thought, you know what? I would take myself there. I can't wait. I love that kind of food. I think the vibe is gonna be so nice. So I'm really excited for that. And then after that, I think I'm just gonna wander around. Who knows, maybe I'll go to a cafe. I'm definitely gonna buy myself flowers. Maybe I'll go to a museum. I'm just gonna see where the day takes me. I just lined my lips with MAC Cork lip liner. MAC lip liners are just the best. And then I have this brand new MAC lipstick. This is in the shade Bear. MAC just brought out a bunch of nude shades. This one though, I never wear shades like this. This is my first time putting it on. So let's go for it. I feel like this is quite the statement. I'm here for it. If you guys remember when I got my color analysis, the ladies that did it actually said that really dark lipsticks like this will suit me, and I feel like that's given me more confidence to just try them out. And then the thing I'm most excited about is I bought myself a new Huda Beauty liquid lipstick. This is one of my favorite lip products of all time, and I got it in the shade Drama Mama. So let's see how this goes. Already this is such a statement and it's so new for me. I'm such a nude girly. But if there's any time to make a statement with how you look, it's for yourself when you're dressing up for Valentine's Day. I just finished my makeup and hair. I'm actually really happy with this lip color. And this is the outfit. Out of all of the years I've taken myself on a Valentine's solo date, I've never worn like Valentine's colours. So I really wanted to do that this year and I'm feeling myself. I love this long sleeve pink top, super comfy, gonna keep me warm. This is from Revolve. The white skirt is also Revolve. And then I'm just wearing some nude tights with it. And then we have the main part of the outfit, a huge pink fur coat. If this doesn't scream Valentine's, I don't know what does. This is such a statement, I love it. It is shockingly cold and windy today. I did not anticipate this. Well, I started the day in Marylebone because it's the best place to shop. I'm on Marylebone Lane, which is my favourite place to just explore every store. This is the best vintage store in the world. Let's go in and see if there are any gems.
I do TikTok and I'm gonna do Instagram now. I literally just started, so I'm gonna make sure. I'll put this
Great,
inside.
thank you. Thanks
so
guys,
much.
hope you all have a
Take
nice
care.
day. Cheers,
too.
bye. Nice to meet you. Wow, first store of the day. I've already done damage. And imagine in the intro of this video I was like, I might just window shop. Yeah, right. But guys, I literally couldn't say no. First of all of the staff in there were so lovely. They were so sweet. It actually like made the shopping experience even better. And also they were doing a Valentine sale. Valentine's isn't until next week and they were doing 20% off. How could I say no? Like already, this is off to the perfect start. You know I have to go back to Dior because it's just too much of a full circle moment not to. I can't wait to show you the ring properly. I'm just walking around Mayfair now because, as we all know, one of my main traditions when it comes to having a self-loving or like self-care day is to go and get flowers and a matcha or a coffee. But when I was doing my planning for this solo day itinerary, I found this amazing place. I had no idea of it. I've never seen it. I've never even walked past it, even though I'm in this area so much. And they give you like a little coffee in a basket with some flowers, and I couldn't think of anything better. So we're gonna go try something new right now. This is so cool, I've never been here before. Is it, you give the little flowers with the coffee, right?
Yes.
Oh wow. Well, I'd love to grab one of those. Oh, nice. Oh, it's gorgeous. Yes, all pink today. This is so beautiful. Do this. This big one is calling out to me. Thank you. I haven't had a macaroon in so long, I'm so excited. That was the cutest thing in the world. That was so on theme with Valentine's Day. I'm obsessed. If you haven't been, definitely go. The whole experience was so sweet. The macaroon, 10 out of 10. I'm actually going to a little gallery that's in Mayfair. It's called the Gagosian. I wasn't familiar with it before, but I found it through research and it's got really, really good reviews. And for me, a solo date isn't complete without a little activity like a solo museum date. So I'm gonna be heading there now and then for my lunch date. We are here at Sexy Fish in Mayfair, my bucket list restaurant. I'm so excited. Some of my starters have come. This is a peach mocktail. My first sip. Insane. Not too sweet. It's actually got an amazing flavor. Fabulous. I was already snacking on my edamame beans that they gave me while I was ordering. So I'm still waiting for a few more food bits. But let's dig in. The first thing we have here is a tuna tartare. Oh, looks phenomenal. And they even like give everybody a miso soup at lunch. I love miso soup. Oh, and you get a detox shot. So cheers, let's do this first. This is so fun. Oh, that is so strong. I think that's like just pure carrot and ginger. Oh, that mocktail is unbelievable. Let's try some of this salmon tartare. Guys, I'm having such a fun time right now. So I went to the art gallery. It was a Takashi Murakami exhibition. Love that. And it was really great, but just walking there and back was not enjoyable. It started pouring it down with rain. Oh. And now I'm a very happy dry girl who is filling her belly. I'm obsessed. I honestly already have so much to tell you guys. I'm gonna wait until I get home though to do like the proper recap and tell you everything about today because I actually have tea to spill, honestly. Oh my God, this is too good. I'm a bit concerned that because I'm wearing a microphone, you can hear all my chewing noises. If you can, I'm deeply sorry. Okay, let's try these prawn gyozas. It comes with a ginger sauce. I definitely prefer chicken gyoza, but it's not bad. I just realized I have no cutlery for my miso soup. But I think I'm supposed to sip it from the bowl. Oh. Exactly what I need after being stuck in the pouring rain. And we are back home from the Valentine solo date. I have so much to tell you guys. I'm just gonna start from the beginning. So for starters, when I stepped outside today, the weather I didn't plan as well. When I tell you it's been sunny and like a good temperature all week, the one day I step out of the house, it's great, it's gloomy, it's wet, and it's so windy. And I was really trying for it not to affect my mood, but obviously a lot of the day I was gonna be spending just walking to places. But it was fine, there was nothing I could control. The weather has not improved once. It's so miserable. And then on top of that, obviously I was wearing like this full outfit with my big pink fur coat and my new dark lips that I've never done before. And honestly, for the first time in I can't even remember how long, I felt maybe like a little bit self-conscious or just a little bit more, I think, just aware of myself. Just every crowd I was walking through was wearing all corporate outfits, or everybody was in black head to toe, so I felt like I just stuck out so much. I was like a gumdrop in a sea of black, basically, which is absolutely fine. And I was kind of shocked that I was feeling some type of way about it, because that's so unlike me. I thought, if anything, me feeling a little bit more aware of myself and a little bit anxious is good, if anything, because it means I'm stepping outside of my comfort zone again. Like, I tried something different with my makeup. I do normally do the same thing every single day. By wearing something that's so out there, more people looking at me than usual, yes, 100%, but that's just me practicing exposure therapy, which is then gonna improve my confidence. So that's another win for this solo date, so can't complain. I then got into Mayfair and I started doing some shopping. I cannot believe that the first store I went into, I bought something from. The store is called CSD, and they sell a bunch of amazing pre-loved designer goods, and I bought myself an Aspinall bag, which I'm so excited about. This is crazy, guys, the story behind this. I kid you not, 2 days ago I was looking for a blue, like a light blue bag, a small one, and I was searching online. I thought, oh, maybe I'll get one from Aspinall, because I really want a bag with a croc print. I don't think I already have one. And I kept searching, and I was actually looking for this exact model, which they don't do anymore. They said this bag had been in the store for 1 day, and because it was Valentine's week, it was 20% off. This bag was an absolute steal. It's like £400 off the actual retail price or something crazy. Yeah, crazy. I love the shape. It's so unique to anything else I have. The croc, oh, and the color, like jeans and a cute top, and this is the statement. I absolutely love it. It's in excellent condition. It's got a long body strap in it. It's got a long body strap in it. I'm so happy with this. Like, already, this was the first thing I bought. Day is made. And then after that, honestly, I did so much walking and so much window shopping, which I was also getting so much joy out of. I actually ended up doing 10k steps today. Love that for me. But I didn't really get to vlog this because, again, it was just so cold. My hands were freezing, so I was a little bit limited in what I could vlog. But I just felt like a tourist in my own city again, and looking at all the stores, I kind of felt like I was in New York. It was giving that vibe. Just being able to explore, not having like such a strict plan of where I need to be, made me feel so free, and it allowed me to romanticize my life, the city I live in. So that was just beautiful. Then I went into Dior. Like I told you guys this morning, I went to buy myself a promise ring today. I did think today maybe I'll go into some other stores, but this just called out to me. I think just little 20-year-old me started her self-love journey, and she spent the little money she had on saving up for a Dior ring. I just think it would be so fun to do a full circle moment. So let's unbox it together and put it on. Honestly, I made the decision quite quickly, and I am so obsessed with this ring. It's gonna stay on me every single day. I'm not gonna take it off so I don't actually lose it this time. Okay, are you guys ready? This is the ring. It's like a big CD for Christian Dior. It's a gold ring, obvi, with the little silver diamantes, which I love. If you guys can see my hand candy, I love mixing silver and gold. And I just love how big and statement it is. I used to have the really small ring that just said Dior on it, but I wanted something a little bit bigger this time. Because I'm like, you know what? It's like 4 years later, we're bigger and we're better now, and we're honoring that first ring and that first self-love version of myself. Guys, it looks so good. That is absolutely gorgeous. It's the perfect fit as well. So pretty. I love that. And it's so different from all of my other rings as well. I love that it really stands out and makes a statement as my promise ring to myself. So I'm just so grateful for that. That's actually my gratitude of the day. Then I decided to go to that gorgeous cafe that I found last minute on TikTok, and I got my flowers. I always get myself flowers every year on my solo Valentines. But this is very different because obviously it's in a coffee cup. These are actually real flowers as well. Just gorgeous. I'm obsessed with this little bunch. You could actually go up to the shelf and pick out any bouquet that you liked, and these just called out to me immediately. I love the massive rose. These are so pretty. I'm gonna keep them in my glam room. And then right after that, I walked in the rain and drowned myself, which is why I'm not looking my best right now. And I went to the Gagosian Gallery. I'm probably butchering that pronunciation, but such beautiful art. It's actually a limited time exhibition. I think it finishes on the 8th of March, so it's only here for a month. and I had a really nice time there before then heading to Sexy Fish, a restaurant I've wanted to visit for so long. The food was really nice. I'm gonna be honest, it wasn't something that like blew me away. I have been to a lot of restaurants like that before, like Lucky Cat and Amazonico. I think I prefer them a little bit better, but it was really nice. The interior was stunning and I loved that I could just do that for myself. But here is where the tea comes in. Now, it is not a solo Valentine's Day for me if something weird doesn't happen to me on the dining part of the date. It's just every year this happens. So I walk into the restaurant, I get sat down, and then my waiter comes over and he's like, oh, so are you dining alone? And I was like, yeah. He was like, okay. He was like, so I'll just keep you company for the whole time. And he was like, I'll make sure that you have the best time. And I have had waiters say that to me before. And at this point I'm happy because I'm like, I feel like I always get special treatment when I dine alone because waiters don't see it very often. So he's like, I'm gonna be the best company you ever had, and I was just laughing and it was fun. And then he was just bringing me all of my little bits, and then I was like taking pictures of the restaurant on my phone, and he was like, give me your phone. And I was like, why? And he was like, let me take a picture of you. And I was like, oh, love that, so cute already. Solo date looking up. So then this man is getting the angles, he's getting every single angle, and now I'm so glad because I actually have images to just actually remember this solo date experience. It's always so hard getting pictures when you're on a solo date. So that was just so nice, and it really added to the experience that I was getting some of that attention, and he was just customizing the service for me. So I was having a really good time at the restaurant. But then when I was just sitting there enjoying my food, looking around, that same waiter was like all the way on the other side of the restaurant, and any single time I was just scanning the room, he was just there, like head fully turned, just staring at me. And then every time I locked eyes with him, he would just quickly look away. And then I was starting to feel a little bit uncomfortable, and I was like, I don't know about this now. And that ended up happening 3 times, which was not enjoyable, and I feel like definitely dampened my solo date a little bit, but it's not that big of a deal. I have done probably hundreds of solo dates now. This is like a drop in the ocean. What matters is I actually went there and I did it, and you can't control what other people do, and you can't control what your environment's going to be like. You know, I remember my first ever time dining in a restaurant on Valentine's Day. I actually vlogged this, you can like go way back, and I tell a story time where I go out for dinner. It was on February 14th, and the waiter the entire time was like, but why you sat alone? Oh, that's so sad. I actually wrote about it in my book as well. And then on another Valentine's Day, I was out shopping at Zara of all places, and the cashier was like, oh, so what are you doing on Valentine's Day? You know, today's February 14th. I was like, I'm just shopping, I'm just having a day out on my own. He was like, but why? Like, that's really weird. And I'm like, sir, like, this is so unprovoked and so violent for what? So I find it so funny. I feel like it's just a running tradition. Like any other solo date, fine, no bad experiences, but when it comes to Valentine's Day, always something has to happen. But it's fine. I wasn't sure if I was going to share it with the vlog after it happened. I was like, I don't want this to like scare anybody into not wanting to solo date, because this was really so rare. But I wanted to just keep it realistic and to be honest about my experience. I still had an absolutely amazing day, and nothing that anybody else is going to do is going to affect that. That has been shown year after year, time and time again. Your girl is going to keep on coming back for more. Anyways, then I left the restaurant. I really enjoyed my food, and I was walking up the street, and this lady was walking with her boyfriend, husband, whatever, and she was literally right next to me when she said this, but she turned to her partner and she was like, oh, this lady looks lovely, because obviously I was wearing the big pink fur coat. I was like, that's so nice. And even though like earlier on in the day, obviously I was feeling a little bit self-conscious, I'd say around the beginning of my day when I was shopping, I started to feel more myself again. I was like, this is fine. I don't even know why I was noticing myself like that much. But for the day to end on that note, when my day started not as ideally as it could have, was just such a nice full circle moment. It just goes to show that there is no point assuming that when people are staring at you because of what you're wearing or how you look, it has to be negative. People are staring at you because you don't look like everybody else, because you're not doing what the norm is, and go you for that. People are staring at you in awe because they've never seen something so unique or an outfit put together so stylishly that of course they're going to look in wonderment because of how beautiful you are. And I want you to remember that. It was a great solo date day. I really, really enjoyed it. I hope you guys enjoyed watching it. If you did, be sure to check out all of the other ones I have filmed before. I actually realized this isn't my 4th solo Valentine's, it's my 5th, because I've done 2 in my hometown, 1 when I went to uni, my uni city, 1 in Birmingham, which was last year in my first apartment, and then this is my first London one. That was another full circle thing as well. London has been my favorite city for such a long time, and today when I was walking along the streets, admiring the buildings, just window shopping, not doing anything specific, I was like, I've never celebrated Valentine's in this city. So that's also a win and I love that. It was just a great way to spend the day. It's now the middle of the afternoon and I have some work bits to do, but I'm also seeing my friend this evening. But that does bring us to the end of the vlog. I hope you guys enjoyed it and I will see you same time next week on Sunday for a brand new vlog. Bye!